Alright. When I go hiking a lot, I see these bugs. Usually they're like in pairs. But they're usually very durable. Usually they're in pairs though, and I see them a lot at dusk. I guess I like to hang out more at night too because it's so cool. But with this light, you know, you're definitely able to spot them much easier. Alright, so the folks from ThruNite sent us this flashlight for us to review. Now, we are under no obligation to say only the best things. We are giving you the full, honest review of what we thought, and I'd say in general, I was very impressed. I've used this on 2 trips, a night hike that you're about to see, and then a trip to Yosemite, and it proved to be very useful in both cases. So I'm going to be doing an unboxing here, and immediately the box itself is pretty cool. It's cardboard, it feels very organic. Not that that's a reason to buy it, but it's just a cool feature. So when you open it up, it's surrounded by a casing, a foam casing, and it comes with an instruction booklet that I have left out in this video. Turning it around, the weight of this without the batteries is 22.3 grams. It does take AAA batteries, and I will show you where those go in a second. But overall, it's very lightweight, very smooth. You have this Penlight clipper here, which is good for keeping it in your pocket and make sure it doesn't fall out. Although I have read that in the past that has been reversible, so you've been able to attach it to a baseball cap. You are not able to do so in this case. Now I'm taking out the batteries, and those go in the head of the light, and you can see it takes 2 AAA batteries. And looking around, it has 3 settings operated by this button in the back. The first setting is a firefly setting at 0.3 lumens. The next setting up is low light, which is at 24 lumens, high at 252, and as you'll see later in this video, there is a strobe feature also at 252 lumens. So stick around and you can see us use this in the field. So we're here to do a late night hike, and I got a lot of people this time, which is good. But this is definitely not a hike I want to be doing alone. So we're out here to see just anything that's active this time of light. Bugs, scorpions, tarantulas. So we're up against the side of Vasquez Rocks now, and I think this is a good place. If we were to find tarantulas or any night crawlers, this would be a good place because it's got all these holes in the side of it that critters can run quickly into. Let's get closer, see what we can find. Black widows. I used to have one in my garage, and their bite is actually 18 times stronger than a rattlesnake's bite. But there's less venom that's injected. So it's more dangerous than a rattlesnake bite. The most prominent feature of a black widow is that it has an hourglass red marking on their back. And their webs are gnarly. They're not like organized like the other spider we saw. These are just gnarly webs that have no rhyme or reason to it. So here's a test of the actual Penlight itself. I'm going to start on its second highest setting, just because the first setting you're not going to be able to see anything except if it's a close range like you saw before. Here's the second setting. There you go, that's the second setting. You can see a lot of the tree. This is really good when you're hiking, so you can see the ground in front of you. But if you just want to make night into day, then you put it in the third setting, and you can see everything. Look at that. I can see rocks for hundreds of yards away. Like this. Pretty impressive. All right, so this is a little scorpion we found. It looks kind of flat. I'm sure it's alive. Rule of thumb is if it's smaller, it's actually more venomous. Its tail is more venomous. And if we had a black light, we could actually look for scorpions because they'll actually glow when you shine a black light on them. But we don't have a black light, unfortunately, so we can't do that. But maybe next time we will. So another feature I wanted to mention that I didn't mention before is that this flashlight actually has a strobe effect, which is good for search and rescue when you're at night if you want to indicate where you are. And it's pretty effective and very bright If I can, there you go. And you can just see it go off right there. That's a good way to scare away any animal or let your buddy know where you are. All in all, this was a great flashlight. It's very versatile, lightweight, and incredibly bright. It does run for about $25, which may be on the pricey side for some, but if you're willing to go and pay that much, it's definitely worth it. Thanks for watching. We'll continue to have more gear reviews. And in the meantime, check out our full episodes to watch the gear used in the field.
It's a beautiful world out there, so come and explore it with us. You really, really, really do not want to eat this.
I don't think Slender Man has a headlamp, does he?
Man, that's gonna warm you up.
Even if you're stuck in the city or in the office cubicle, you can join us on a journey, anytime, anywhere. Don't get left behind. Come watch the best outdoor show on YouTube, featuring original music, HD graphics, and a whole lot of good times. Adventure Archives.